you very much, Raquel. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Next week, Tuesday, actually. All right, folks, we've got a gentleman on set who clearly is inspired. He's an artist. His name is Delroy Haye. And if you look on the set, you will see his artwork hanging. Delroy is actually a visual arts teacher at Campbell-Brown. To say good morning to you and welcome to Smile Jamaica. How are you doing?
Nice to be here.
Good to have you. Fantastic. All right, so we're looking at some of the stuff we're going to get to, you know, talk about those in a while. But how long have you been doing this?
Well, I've been doing this for most of my life. I would say as far back as I can remember. I've been drawing and then getting into painting. But I have been doing it for quite a long time.
Mm-hmm. And I always knew that I couldn't do it, you know, because I couldn't even do stickmen. And when I look at the stuff that you guys paint, it is just so absolutely amazing that you have to wonder, do you have no formal training, or were you formally trained? Or was that after you discovered that you had the talent?
Afterwards. I went to Edna Manley in 1984 to 87, but specialized in graphic design. But my real passion and love is fine art, and more so realism.
How you work? You get a photograph and work from that, or it is?
I work both from reality and photograph, because sometimes you find that persons can't afford probably to sit and to do a portrait. So I take a photograph. Some people fidget a lot, you know. So
yeah, if you're sitting down for how long does it take to do a portrait?
I don't know.
How many hours does it take on average to do a portrait?
It depends. Some persons you can do one like about half an hour. You can do one in probably a couple of days. But when a person sits for a piece of work, what you do is you give them breaks, so that they are not really tired. So
the mason behind me would be from a photograph, presumably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you did that one, Delroy?
Yes.
Of you saying the one that, oh, it's gone now. We were looking at it on screen. But you did fantastic. So I'm going to ask you a question, right? When you sit down and you work on this artwork is not cheap.
No.
Do you make a good living off these pieces?
I'm getting there.
Yeah?
Yes.
Ching ching.
No, I was in Ireland just last week, and the paintings in there were pricey, so
yes.
I would imagine
in recent time, I think artists are sort of getting, you know, in their own in terms of work, and even in terms of like being exposed, commission. You find that art is now becoming a little bit more than it used to, because first time you find that my mother used to give me a warm time when I used to draw, because she would say, what you're drawing out the whole of the book, and they couldn't see why I'm doing this, because as far as they are concerned, there's nothing in art.
You need to be a doctor, lawyer.
Right. So that perception is changing now?
It is changing. It is changing, because, you know, as Simon said, I walked into some gallery. I was inspired